Studies have shown that stress does not do anything to help our bodies to heal. In fact, it works quite the opposite way. So think of this paradox here. My illness is making me stressful, and that stress is keeping me from getting better faster, and so I'm stressing more, and it becomes a downward spiral, and it makes things really worse. So the question we're asking today is that, can we do something to eliminate stress, and will that help the body to heal faster and quicker? You may say, well, here I've been giving this chit of a diagnosis which obviously makes me feel fearful and worried and thinking the worst case scenario. It overwhelms me. So how am I going to think differently? Because my mind automatically goes into this very stressful place. When I'm thinking a particular thought over and over and again, and it's fearful in nature and it's taking me down a slippery slope, can I isolate or identify what is the belief, what is the perception that is making me go that way? And can I do something to change that? Giving you an example, for instance, if I have been diagnosed with a particular type of cancer and they're telling me research shows that I have a 20% chance of recovery, there is an automatic response my mind has which says, I belong to the 80%, so my chances of recovery are less than more. Now, that's a belief. I believe I belong to those 80%. Now, can I change that? Can I make somehow my mind accept the fact I could be a part of the 20% who actually recover? And if I'm able to do that, then I give my body and my cells a chance to respond to that thought rather than the other one. Easier said than done. So how do we do this? Because the mind goes around in a groove. 90% of our thoughts are repetition thoughts. So how do I train my mind to think differently? And here we use certain energetic tools which are very, very effective. Some of these come from very old traditions of Chinese medicine, of acupuncture, acupressure. Some of it comes from old Indian techniques of yoga and tantra and meditation, breath. We use a lot of breath work. There are techniques which help us go into our subconscious mind and help change some of these patterns. We have a system called neuro-linguistic programming, which is relatively new, which helps us to change the patterns of our brains to start thinking differently. The doctors will give you the best support, the best intervention, the most modern medical evidence that they have, and yet it is the body that has to heal. And we can really support the body to heal by eliminating stressful behavior, stressful thought patterns, and changing those patterns around. Then there is a chance of the body to do the healing work in a much more effective way, in a much more efficient way. Now, my name is Malabika Shaw, and I have been working with energy tools for a long time on the understanding of what I've just talked about, and the evidence is very clear that stress will be eliminated when you use some of these tools.